Hey guys, this is Postbox Pat and welcome back to a new video, and today we're going to be talking about the difference between TU40, TU41 and what's going to be coming in the next update, and when will it be out, or when will the new combat update or 1.9 update be out for console. So basically what's going to be in the next update. Anyway, so let's get straight into this and talk about the update itself. So you're probably wondering, is it TU40 or is it TU41? Well, it's going to be TU41. This is because something on the PlayStation, where they had to fix PlayStation 3, there was a little update they had to fix. So they fixed that, and now they've rechanged the name to TU41. So 100% the next update is going to be TU41, whatever it is, bug fix, DLC, whatever it could be. Anyway, let's get straight into this and think about what could be in this update. Well, many of you are suggesting, obviously, the DLC for Battle Mode. We'll probably expect this most likely to come in this next update. As we check the store right now, we'll go over to the little store on minigames, and you can see the DLCs are there, and there's a month difference between them. I believe it was around the 21st of June when the Battle Mode actually first came out. The new DLC for Battle Mode probably won't be out. The DLC will be out, but the new DLC for minigames, like a new minigame itself, probably won't be out, and that's because minigames aren't as popular. Well, they are popular, but they ain't as easy to make as you think for them. They're popular, but they want to bring out more DLCs first, get all the money off you from the DLC, should I say. I don't like saying it like that, but basically get all your value out of the season pass, and then you'll eventually be able to get all the DLCs for that, and then they'll bring the new one out so they don't interfere with each other. That's how it's going to work. As you can see, there's 4 map packs. If you think about it, each one taking a month. So this one took us to July, then imagine one coming out at the end of August, or just the start of September. So that's the second one, then October, that's the third one, then November, that's the fourth one, and you see how it says there on the season pass. If we go down to the season pass there, map packs 1 to 4. There you go. You've got 4 battle map packs. That takes you up to Christmas. Then a new update comes out at Christmas, and you're probably wondering what could that be. This is my prediction. The minigames. So Christmas, new minigame, that's what I expect. Now, speaking of minigames, you're probably wondering, what could the new minigame be? Well, as we know, we've only got Battle at the moment, and this page here, look at the size of that box. It doesn't look small at all. I know I'm kind of exaggerating it, but that box is absolutely giant. Am I expecting to be more than one? Unfortunately not this time, but maybe in the future. I'm expecting the update to either be something like Capture the Flag, Hide and Seek, some sort of hide and seek manhunt-y type thing, basically, Spleef, or some sort of castle siege where it's like 4v4, you get to build your own little base and you have to siege it. That would be really awesome. Or maybe something like kind of like a parkour run challenge thing, but in all honesty, I don't think it'll be anything related to respawning. I was going to go on my survival and have a little run around while we're just talking about this, but I don't think it'll be anything related to anything to do with spawning at all. So anything that involves spawning after you die, I don't think it'll be anything like that, just because it's a little bit more difficult to program. So most likely something like Spleef or Hide and Seek, because when you get found, you become like a seeker, don't you? So something like that, most likely. So not Capture the Flag and not some sort of team deathmatch castle siege thing. I just don't think it'll be anything like that. So you've got my little opinion there on the minigame. Now you're probably wondering, we've got minigame, that's a good idea, Pat, and that's going to come around Christmas, about 3-4 months away. I reckon somewhere around there, around Christmas, to be honest, December. Probably around December the 20th, somewhere around there near the end. That's what usually happens. But they usually, 4J Studios in the past have taken many breaks in December. So expect it to probably come either after New Year or early, I said September. 4J Studios usually take a break at Christmas, about 2 weeks. So expect it to come either at the end of that break, which would be around New Year in January, or at the start, which would be the start of December. So that would be really awesome, and that would be crazy if something like that did come out. Do we expect anything to be like that? Probably not. I can't expect anything like that to come out that early. Like, when I say that, I mean, like, I can't expect it to come out early. I can expect it to come out late, but not early. But you never know, 4J Studios may have the update already ready, already all built to go. They're just waiting to release all the DLCs. So that's pretty cool, how they're doing all the little DLCs and stuff. But, you know, these things can take a little bit of time, and that's it really for my ideas on the next DLC on the minigames. So moving on from minigames, what else could there be? Well, as we know, the PC had a combat update, the 1.9, which was quite a while ago now, and that basically took out aspects, for example, blocking with your sword was completely removed from the game, and you basically had an RT and an LT, so you had maybe your block in your left hand and this in your right hand, or 2 dual-wield swords, and you could use them both. So it's pretty awesome to see things like that being built. Do I expect this to come out at Christmas with the minigames? If minigames did come out as well, I would not expect them both to come out. I can assume that minigames would be coming out, but do I expect a big update at Christmas? Probably not. I'd probably say about 4 to 5 months, maybe a little less, 3, 4, 5 months, somewhere between there. If the new update's going to come out, I believe it'll probably be around February for the actual survival update, just because 40 Studios do tend to take a long time programming these updates. They like to put a lot of features in, and for some reason it does take them a long time to program. I'm not 100% sure why, but in the past, 40 Studios have spent a lot of time actually programming an update. So, as you know, programming an update isn't so easy, because obviously we don't do it, not all of us do that. Some of you may do game developing and things like that, but it's not as easy as you think, and it can be a little bit difficult. I know I get really annoyed at 4J sometimes, because I know other games do update a lot, but there's only a small team in 4J, where some games have great big teams, and 4J have got quite a small team, to be honest, working on the update. But they could work a little faster, because I know there are some points where they just do silly things like skin packs and mashup packs. Anyway, speaking about skin packs and mashup packs, that could be in the next update as well. So I assume, most likely obviously at Halloween, they always do something related to Halloween, and they'll release something then. But I assume around Christmas, they will most likely release an update, which will probably have a minigame and a mashup pack. Who knows what could be in the mashup pack? Speaking of mashup packs, I don't actually have a clue what could be in it. It could be, I assume it should be some sort of medieval-y one, because in all honesty, this is my opinion, again, this bit, I only ever use plastic, natural, and the normal texture pack. They're the only ones I've ever bought. I only really use the normal texture pack, to be honest, and most of you are probably the same. But out of them three I've just said, they're the only three I really use. The reason for that is they're just the easiest to understand. For example, using something like the candy texture pack just makes you a little bit confused, so not everyone uses that. But the main three, like I said, plastic and natural and the standard, are probably the main three. So a mashup pack related to them, making it quite a simple mashup pack, having a nice simple world, throwing in the world, and having it a nice easy mashup pack basically to understand. Maybe makes the pixels more on a block, kind of like the natural one does, to make it look more detailed. Something like that would be really awesome to put in. Now, few of you are probably wondering what happened to bigger multiplayer. We do know that 40 Studios did announce this near enough 3 years ago now at E3, saying that the Xbox One Edition and the PlayStation 4 will have bigger multiplayer. And we also know that you can roam between your Pocket Edition of Minecraft and your PC version. Oh, what has happened here? We know that is actually something in the game, which is really crazy. So seeing that actually being worked on Pocket Edition and the actual, what's it called, the PC Edition, the Windows 10 one, seeing that actually work is really crazy. Thinking about that and letting them work is insane, especially a handheld device. And console can't do that? Well, you're probably wondering, why can't console do that? Console itself, in general, just isn't that good. When you look at it and play it, look at the frame rate when I was running around before in this world, it just drops a lot. And that's probably why they're having difficulties managing to link up with other consoles and other devices. Now, I'm not too sure why they'd want to do that anyway straight away, because they know they'll have a few problems. Obviously, we want them to do it, but they don't really know why they want to do it, because it'll make a lot of problems from their point of view. So they're probably not going to do something like that straight in this update anyway. Then that's not bigger multiplayer though. Bigger multiplayer, extending it more from 8 players. We also get a little bit annoyed when we're playing on battle mode and there's only 8 players. Wouldn't it be a lot better if there were 16 or 12 players? Most likely this isn't going to come into the game though, unfortunately. And this is because it's just, again, the frame rate on the world just isn't good enough for the actual game to process. For example, I'm just mining simple blocks here right now, and you can even see kind of the rendering's a little glitchy and things are going, whoa, what block's this? Oh, that's a standard block. It just looks green. Yeah, but you can see how the rendering kind of glitches out. You can see through the walls sometimes and little things like that. And you just know these little things do happen. But this is what I mean. Little things like this is what causes it to happen. If you had 12 people doing this all in different sections on the map, imagine how crazy the frame rate would go. They wouldn't really want that to be happening. The game would be crashing. They'd have to update it a lot more, make the file size bigger. And in all honesty, 40 Studios don't want to do that from experience, so they're probably not going to do it at all. But like I said, you never know. These things could get put in. Bigger multiplayer could be a thing, but in all honesty, I don't think ever bigger multiplayer will be put into the game. That's my opinion. I don't think it'll ever happen on Minecraft console. Not yet anyway. Maybe in the future they'll have to spend a lot of time on it, but the next update will not include that. That again is my opinion. Like I said, don't hate on me for that. I just believe that bigger multiplayer will never come because 40 Studios haven't really done a good job in the past, and it's probably not going to happen. maybe on battle mode itself, on the minigame, but then you'll get a lot of people complaining about it if they put a new minigame. For example, if they did Spleef with 12 players, people would get really angry, saying, why can't you do it in bigger multiplayer? And why can't you have bigger multiplayer online, if you know what I mean? So that would really annoy people. And also, in the past, I've actually had experience with 4J Studios themselves having a bigger multiplayer just by glitch. I've actually had 9 people in the world at once. It was a complete glitch when Minecraft Xbox One Edition came out, and the world ran perfectly fine. Everything was fine. No one was really lagging out. So it is possible, but will they do it? Probably not. Now again, that is all my opinion. I don't think it'll be coming in this update. The next update, in my opinion, will be out at Christmas. It'll be a little bug fix, fixing maybe a few duplication glitches that I did. I know 4J Studios try their best to fix them as fast as they can because they don't like them in the game. They don't like people putting them in the game. And unfortunately, I've found quite a few in the past few videos. If you haven't seen them, make sure to go and have a look at them. You guys have been doing really awesome support on the channel. We're at 10,000 subscribers, which is well, just over 10,000 now, nearly 12,000, which is absolutely insane. We hit 10,000 subscribers so quickly. That was really, really awesome. I've never actually hit 10,000 that quick. Well, obviously I've never hit them in the past, but I've never hit a goal that quick in such short time, if you know what I mean. I keep saying my wrong words because I'm trying to concentrate. Tearing down these leaves, don't ask why I'm doing this. I just like tearing down these leaves because they are in the wrong place. But you know what I mean, these things, updates and things like that, mashup pack, I can probably imagine this Christmas it'll be a mashup pack with a new DLC. So TU41 is probably not going to be called that. The next update will probably be a bug fix and a DLC, which will be added around September time. That will be TU41, and then so on, the TUs will go up from there. TUs just keep going, and around Christmas we'll end up with TU, probably about TU45 by around then, and they would have brought out a few bug fixes, and it probably will be another mini game added to the game, in my opinion. I don't think it'll be a combat update because 4J Studios have just been really slow. But I can imagine them doing 2 updates at Christmas because they have got 2 teams working on the update. So maybe with a little bit of luck, we could get really lucky and have a second team working on the update itself. So we could get 2 things at once, which would be absolutely amazing to see something like that. I doubt that would actually happen though. But you never know with 4J Studios. You never know at all. This could happen. It couldn't happen. You actually don't have a clue what could happen. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you haven't already, go and check out my duplication glitches and get them used before they get patched if you do like duplicating or you do allow it in your world. Also, if you are 100% survival, don't forget to go and check out the Subscriber Kingdom. That is an amazing survival series, which is this world, what you're seeing right now. It's where I focus on this world only, and I've got some awesome people coming into that soon. I've been getting all sorts of tweets from you guys asking to join. Unfortunately, I have been struggling replying to all the tweets because there has been huge demand for them tweets. There's been a lot of you guys tweeting me, and it's been very difficult to reply to all of them. But I've been trying my best to reply to as much as I can, and I have replied to a few people. So if you have got a reply, awesome. If you haven't got a reply yet, don't worry. I'm trying my best to reply to everyone I know. It's very difficult to do because there are a huge amount of you guys actually tweeting at me, so it's very difficult to reply to everyone. But I am trying my best, like I said. There's a lot of people actually tweeting. It's insane, but again, I'll try my best. So don't forget to go and do that if you haven't done that. Do subscribe to stick around for some amazing Minecraft news, which I'll keep you guys up to date with. I always keep you guys up to date on the latest news. 4J Studios, the reason I've done this video is because 4J Studios did post a tweet saying that they are going to update the game very soon, or update what's been going on in the studios, should I say. So hopefully we'll see an update coming out eventually, and maybe this month we may see some sort of huge information which could give us hope for the future on Minecraft Console Edition. So once again, hope you have enjoyed this video, and don't forget to leave a like, comment and subscribe. Tell me what your opinion is with this update, and this is Postbox Pat signing out.